Testing, 1 2 3 testing. What's up, peeps? How's it going today? This is your boy One Gun, and today we're going to talk about a couple of things. Well, this is a special. Well, this is supposed to be a My Troll Joe episode, but I decided just to make just a regular episode, just a regular chat. Today Joe went ahead and made one of his bully videos. Now I call him his bully videos because that's what they basically are bully videos. So what it is that Joe came over here and he downloaded a bunch of stuff from this guy. This guy gives a lot of free shares of his content, and what Joe did is Joe came over here and he downloaded all the guy's stuff. Now at first Joe was praising this guy, saying this guy does great stuff, great work. And then today Joe comes over here early this morning and does some video about, hello, TrueBones does not want you redistributing those motions for iClone. Please remove, thanks. So he told this dude to remove this video because this guy got this. I don't know where he got his stuff from, but it probably came from Rubu. It's probably some stuff he got from Rubu. But the thing about it is, this stuff origins comes from Rubu, not from Earl Mcpeek. And if it comes from Rubu, it came out of a game somewhere. So what Joe wants to do is he wants to bully this guy, come over here and do his fake notices. Now Joe will always say this. He will always say, well, before I can take this video down, I'm going to go over here and send him a notice. Well, this is not a notice. He's supposed to send him some type of official email, cease and desist or whatever. The same way Behavior Interactive did to Joe. He sent him a cease and desist letter through official means. They don't make a spectacle out of it. They didn't make a show out of it. They just basically told Joe via letter what he should do about their content that he's selling. So Joe, with his limited knowledge of how legal things work, comes over here and starts harassing this guy. Now Joe said some other things to this guy, but I'm just going to read what this guy says. It says, hello, how are you? I hope that these movements of girls do not belong to iClone. I bought them to iClone. I am not violating any law, your YouTube nor iClone. The video is original and it's mine. The characters are not in iClone. They were for iClone. I do not understand that I am violating if everything is in order. Well, everything is in order. Think about it is, Michael, is that this buffoon has came over to you and downloaded all your content, and he's about to take it and repackage it back up. That's why he's back on his iPod, on his pirated iPod software in front of his Connect, pretending that he's doing motions that he's not really doing motions. He's putting on the front to say, oh, well, I did all this stuff in front of my iPod. Here's the video of me performing these motions. But he's just going to perform. That's all he does. He's just performing in front of a Connect while he's actually stealing the content from you so he can repackage it. So don't be surprised if he comes out with another package of animation saying it's TrueBones, but it probably came from you. I know for a fact that he's come over here and stolen all your animals out of your you did a video with a whole bunch of animals in it, and Joe took all those animals from you, and he comes over to your channel, and this is basically how Joe works. Joe will find you. After he finds you, he will download all your stuff. After he downloads all your stuff, he'll come over here and try to make friends with you, saying, hey man, we're friends, we're pals, hey, I download your stuff, it's great, blah blah this. And then after he downloads, takes your stuff, he'll come back a couple of weeks later and say, oh yeah, by the way, this guy uses TrueBones also. And he'll make a couple of videos saying that, you know, you use TrueBones when in actuality you have nothing to do with Joe. Joe approached you, you didn't approach him. And he'll try to be your friend, he'll act like your friend, and then one day he will pop back in your channel and do this and say that you're using something that's his, which is totally false and erroneous. And that's the way Joe works. He does it to everybody. He'll friend you, then ask you, can you put his videos on his channel. Then after he does that, he will start taking your content away from you, and then after he takes everything he needs from you and feels like he can get nothing else, he'll start doing this so you can take down your content, because he's now selling it over his pirated store. He's done it to Rubu. He's done it to Kimotopo. He's done it to the Romanian. He's done it to a whole bunch of people that he sits back and say are pirates. Now, he's the true pirate because he has an actual store where he's been warned multiple times and has lawsuits pending against him right now. I do believe, in my opinion, I think he does, about him stealing other people's stuff, you know. So, Free Spirit came out here, which is Kimotopo. He said, the hypocrites, the 3D hypocrites, True Bones. Oh, so Joe has 2 of them. Yeah, I'm about to get to that in a minute, bro. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll get to that in a minute, bro. I don't know what that is. So Joe has the hypocrites and the 3D hypocrites. So I'm gonna see if Joe has a channel named the hypocrites. I don't think he does. I just think, let's see, the 3D hypocrites, True Bones, Joe Mcpeek, Joe Drums, Joe Future. They're all the same person. He calls Joe a it. It threatens people. It forces her channels to. He called Joe a her channels to shut down. Then he plays the content of that channel. He sells as if it was his own. He's a complete fraud. So Kimotopo knows Joe's a fraud, and I think because of that video I made the other day. Free Spirit, thanks friend for your information. Then he comes over and say, yeah, and then I come over and say, yes, True Bones is a crook. I have taken up on myself and have gotten him banned off YouTube once already. And I did. I got him off YouTube. And he ran over to his Joel Drums, his other sinking ship. And then just a few minutes ago, 55 minutes ago, he says, yes, you're right. Thank you so much. So Joe's back at it again. He's trying to restart another troll war for the summer is getting here, so Joe's about to start wrapping up his rhetoric. I guess he's gonna do a tranny video a day on me or something like that. But the whole thing about it is that the guy's a fraud. He's a straight fraud, and he thinks that this stuff worked like maybe a summer and a half ago, you know. But it ain't gonna work this time, Joe. You can sit back and you can put out all the fake notices that you want to. It's not going to work, dude. These people do not fear you, dude. You should have stopped while you were ahead the last time you tried this stuff. Hey, what's up, Charles? What's up, man? How's it going? Well, just like, Joe is like head lice, Joe is like a rare strand of head lice. This guy, he's, I don't know what to say, man. He's incredibly ignorant. I've never met a person this stupid before in my life. He honestly think he's going to come over here and strong arm this guy after he came. This dude, Joe came over here, and I want to show you what Joe did to this man. Joe has come over here and downloaded everything this man has over here for free. Everything. Joe stole the motions from this video. Joe, where's the dude's animals at? This dude got animals. Joe stole these characters. Where are the animals? I do believe Joe came over and took the animals from here. Download character stage from Super Dragon Ball Z. Oh, I gotta check that out. This dude had a thing of animals, and what Joe did is Joe just went through this dude's all the videos this man has up here, and Joe went through all the videos, and just downloaded. He just came here and just started downloading. Ooh, this guy got stuff to free. He got free stuff to share. I'm going to take it all. And Joe comes down here and he downloads it all. That's what he does. He's a crook. He's just a crook. So now this guy has like, damn, he has almost as many subscribers as I have. I got like over 4,000. He has 3,215 subscribers. Meanwhile, Joe just finally after 5 months, went up to having like I think like over 1,000 subs. But we can check real quick. We can check and see what he's doing. Let's see what Joe's doing over there. Yeah, he's up to 1,003. So he just made over 1,000 views. He must have really been paying sub piles a lot of money. But This dude makes videos. I mean, all these videos, these mocap videos. Besides the stuff he's stolen from, besides this stuff, all this stuff is stolen from somebody else. All he does in these videos is make videos of him in front of a Connect, walking back and forth, back and forth. It took him like 9 hours to do a video of him walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all he did. That's all he did. And most of the time he was playing music through it, so you didn't learn nothing. He wasn't showing you nothing. And he try to pretends that he's an actual artist. I mean, and he's not. He's just a fraud. He's a grown child playing at a man's game, you know. And that's all he is. That's all he does. You know, he lives. I mean, if you guys really want to know about Joe, he lives in his mom's garage, for one. He's not making no type of money. It's all false. It's fake. It's erroneous. If he's making money, why are you still living in your mom's garage? All right. If you're making all this money, why you have to hide your business? Why do you not have a professional mocap studio if you're making all this money? It's because the guy's a fraud. Point blank. He can't afford it. He doesn't have the money for it. All this stuff he's saying he's making all this money on True Bones, well, it's impossible because I pretty much put a kibosh on most of his ability to make money. And the only thing he can do is do this. That's all he can do to me. This is the most he can do to me now because I pretty much stopped him, you know. And he talks about taking people's channels down. I know. I mean, if you feel like Joseph Earl Mcpeek is taking your channel down, let me know because I am working with somebody else. Well, I got lawyers. I got a lawyer. And he told me if I know somebody else this guy's stalking or going after or threatening, he said to give you the information to him, and then you can contact him or he will contact you. But the thing about it is, I know Joe. Joe's gonna probably pretend. Joe's gonna make a false. I mean, this is what Joe's gonna do. Joe's gonna make a false account, and then put up a couple of videos, and then Joe's gonna go to another account as himself. And then come over there and threaten somebody, and then Joe's gonna use that fake account that's been threatened and say, "Look, Joe's threatening me." Well, Joe, I know you, Joe. I know your schemes. You and Pumako and all the rest of them. You know, it's it's just funny that you have not an ounce of talent in you, man. You're just stuck. And the only thing you know how to do is steal other people's stuff and harass people so you can sell the stuff. You know. And then he keeps on going to Autodesk character generator after they told him to stop. But, you know, he's being sued right now. I mean, he's in the midst of being sued. I kind of figured he was being sued because I haven't seen him make any infomercials lately selling anything. But he'll probably make another one. And when he does, I'll find out where he stole the stuff from. And I'll just report him in like I constantly do. See, Joe, the reason why Joe does what he does is Joe's trying to call himself imitating me. He's trying to call himself imitating me by calling himself a copyright police. So I mean, he calls me copyright police. So Joe thinks he's going to be the copyright police too. But think about this: Joe is what the police are trying to stop. The dude's a crook, and he wants to strong on people, and it's not going to work anymore. You know, it's not. So he runs over here, you know, Kim Tobo don't mess with him. This guy's about to not mess with him. So I know for a fact that Joe took some of this guy's videos over to his channel. That's what Joe does. He will steal your videos. He will come to you as, like I said, he will friend you. Say, hey, can I get your videos to put them on my website, blah blah blah. And Joe would take it and then post it on it. They use True Bones, and it'd be a straight lie. All this dude do is sit up in his house looking for people who use iClone. After he finds somebody who uses iClone, he tries to get their work from him. And then after he get their work from him, he'll go to say, this guy using True Bones. Now, if Joe comes to you and you don't agree with him, and if you say, no, I don't want to put my stuff on your channel, then Joe will come back at you like he did this guy. That's what he'll do. He's gonna come back at you, threaten and harass you, and then try to make it look like he has this power over the internet or whatever, and he doesn't. I mean, I don't understand why people even go to Joe for anything. These guys give this stuff away for free Joe takes the stuff from them and then put it on his website with a price tag on it. I don't understand why you people are even messing with this clown. And that's what he is. He's a clown. You should see him when he tries to dance in the morning. It's the most funniest thing. It looks like somebody who's standing up constipated. That's what he looks like when he dances. Yeah, Michael like my. Yeah, this guy. You come in, guy. Yeah, there you go. So, 15 minutes ago. So these guys are up and about, and I'm sending another message, another reply. Oh, they spell Froster right. Let's see, Froster. Yeah, so it's that's all you got to do. You know, that's all you got to do. You can just ignore this. There you go. Reply. Yeah. So just my advice to you guys is to one. If you're going to share this stuff, that's fine. And the thing about it is most of these companies don't care if you're taking their stuff, if you're taking their game models and stuff, and you're doing like fan art or something with it. They don't care. You know, as long as you're not ripping the stuff out of games and then take it and put it out there to sell, that's when the issues arise. So you can take the stuff and use it and say, hey, I got this Dead by Daylight stuff, or I got this Batman stuff and I'm using it, but I'm not selling it, I'm not giving it away. You know, I will share it, but what Joe doesn't share, because what Joe does only benefits Joe. And when Joe has something of yours, like I said, you put a lot of stuff up here to share, Mr. Michael. And what Joe has done is he went through all your shares, downloaded them, and turned them all to iClone files, and he has them sitting over there on his TrueBone site. Now Joe is back to threaten you to tell you to take down all your stuff, so he can send people over there so he can make some money. That's been proven. Go to his 3D Hypocrites page. You'll see all of Rubu's videos up there. You'll see a bunch of videos that people have done had nothing to do with TrueBones. And he's claiming that TrueBones did it. The dude's a fraud. He's a clown. He's an anus with legs. His last name is Sphincter. I don't know what's going on. But if it's a lawsuit, they're not going to really talk about it outside, or they're probably going to give you no information about it. But all I know is the video that Joe had up, he decided to take it down. And the only thing that I know about it is that about I'm trying to remember. I think about like a couple days ago, Joe got up and said he made a fake. Now after he said that I made the fake copyright claim, or I make fake notices and sent it to him, he went back and said that him and Pumako did it, and it was a farce, and and we fooled you. I'm like, no, Joe, you didn't fool me. You didn't fool me, dude. that looks like that looks authentic, and I know that they did contact Joe because I talked to the person who turned Joe into them. See, I know the person that turned Joe into them, and the person who actually talked to them sent them the email, and he read the email, and he told me, and in that email, they were very angry that Joe was doing this. They didn't even know Joe was doing this. They knew that their stuff was out there, and people were using it to make fan stuff with it, but they didn't know that this clown was taking their stuff, and he was selling it on the store. You know, like a retailer, and he's not. The dude is not even registered in his state to even own a store. He's working under his mom's name. He's using his mom's business to run a scam out of it. Wait until that gets out locally. I'm trying to get the local newspapers, not newspaper, but I talked to them like a year ago about Joe, and I was trying to get them to do the story, but now I have a bigger fish, which is Joe's mom. And Joe's mom runs a business, which is a legal business, but Joe is the one who's running a scam out of his mom's business. It's amazing how he does this. And then he runs around here like he's like, Joe does no wrong. No, Joe, you are wrong because you want to sit back and harass and stalk people. You know, the thing about it is, you came up against me. I was the wrong person. You know, you thought you was gonna sit back and behind your computer and be a troll Rambo, and that's that's exactly what you found out was to be wrong, because I fought you back. You know. Hey, how's it going, Kashif? Yeah, so I fought him back, and now he decided to. I mean, the dude is insane, because the same thing he's doing here, he did it last summer and it didn't work. These guys didn't take this stuff down last summer, and what Joe did, Joe went around putting fake copyright claims and stuff, and that which basically led to his channel getting deleted. You know, and and I know Joe's watching. Out the few people that's watching me, I know one of them is Joe. You know, because he can't resist. He just can't resist talking to me, and he records all my videos too. And I don't really care, you know, because nothing in my videos, there's nothing in my videos that ain't been found out about Joe already. You know, only thing I do is I work like an encyclopedia to bring it all together. That's all. That's all. So, if I was you guys, if I was you guys, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother with Joe. Just ignore him. He's like he got like a ton of alts, and he's going to approach you. But here's the thing: don't trust nobody who asks you to go to Rubu to convert something or do anything. If you're gonna do something, do it for yourself. Put it up on your YouTube channel. You know. Don't if they really want it, they'll wait for you to convert it or do whatever, because Joe has this tendency. You're gonna ask free spirit himself about what this fool does, and what he does is just basically just extortion. I mean, we got him kicked off of Sketchfab. You know, we got him kicked off of Sketchfab because he was over there selling stuff that wasn't his. He stole like a bunch of stuff from Mixamo. He basically stole Mixamo's whole library. He has Mixamo's whole library on Sketchfab. He had it on Sketchfab. He had some like 2,000 models from games, most of them from Rubu. Games Rubu ripped, and he wound up getting a hold of them. And what Joe would do is he would take the ripped models, or the OBJ file models. No, I have to watch his videos because I got to see what he's up to. See, Joe can't like sit at home and scheme on his own. He has to show how he's scheming. You know, he has to do it in a way to get my attention. So I have to watch his videos so I can report on what he's doing to the people he's stealing from. You know, I know he hasn't made an infomercial in a while. I mean, he hasn't made an infomercial basically since I had started updating the people that he's been stealing from. I update the people like every three months. I update them, so you'll notice that Joe will just like stop talking about me or whatever for a while, but after 3 months pass, he'll be back doing videos about me. Like after Clear Blue, he just started doing big videos about me because he wound up earlier last month, wound up getting in trouble because Dead by Daylight people has sent them a cease and desist letter. Now I'm hoping Joe keeps the stuff up there. I'm hoping that he keeps the stuff up there because I want him to get sued. I really do want him to get sued by these people. You know, and I've just been feeding them all type of information, like how to contact Joe, how to contact Joe's mom, how to how to send a letter to Joe, what Joe's address is. It's all public knowledge, and also let him know that Joe is probably he could be on probation. I'm not sure, after he got arrested for stalking. So yeah, the dude has a very shady past, and I bet you even gets more shadier once I get his police report back. So we're gonna see what's in Joe's police report. We're gonna do a little background, you know, on Joe, and we're gonna go deeper. We did a deep. I mean, that's how we found out about Joe's mom, and she was in a newspaper, and we found out that newspaper article has so much information in it. I did a video on it, and because the reason why I did the video on the article itself, because I knew Joe was gonna call them and have them remove the article, so Joe can go back and say he's violating my privacy. But Joe got away with that trick like once or twice, got my videos taken down, and then what I would do is I would go back, take the videos down myself, edit them, and put them back up. And then Joe was using the privacy. Joe started using these privacy complaints to take down videos, and he was pretty successful until I exposed the fact that Joe put his own information out there. You know, all the stuff that I talk about is relevant to what's been put in the papers about him. You know, then Joe tried to do this. Joe tried to take down the address and everything of his mom's business. And then when I had took up there and put down there where True Bones Motions is, which was at 69 Oxbow Lake whatever address, Joe reported it as a privacy complaint on a couple of my videos and got the videos taken down. And then Joe kept on using it. See, Joe couldn't use the DMC takedowns no more because he ran out of luck on those, because I was getting ready to sue YouTube and him over that. That's what my lawyer's getting ready to do. So we sent both YouTube and Joe a cease and desist letter, and we said they got one more. Joe has one more time to take down the video for we hold you accountable for not investigating, if you know, seeing for yourself what he was doing, because Joe was making videos of him taking out people's stuff he didn't own, and YouTube was letting him do it. You know, so we put a, you know, my lawyer put a stop to that. So we already got we already got the stuff already ready to go when Joe's ready to kick up the stupid machine again. We're ready to go. And I'm serious. I told you I'm serious. I always read that cease and desist letter off. But after he stopped with the DMC takedown notices, he started with the privacy complaints. Now he did pretty good with the privacy complaint, and my lawyer said, well, you know, if you got his information up there, it's supposed to be private, but then they have the right to take it down unless you can expose him putting the information up there himself. And I did the whole video just for YouTube, and I sent it to them before I aired it. And Joe by then had like, I think like 6 or 7 privacy complaints that he had 7 or 8 videos he was trying to take down. And what I did was I sent it to them. I said, y'all be the judge, because here's Joe posting his address. Here's the same address that Joe claims, and it's published in the newspaper. It's published in the newspaper. I said, here's his name, published in the newspaper. Here's everything about him, published. Everything is published about him. It's all public knowledge. And by law, they're not supposed to take any video down if the person claiming it's a privacy complaint, if the information is actually private. And Joe's information wasn't private because he published it himself on like something like 30 different websites. He published a lot of that stuff on his own. And Joe was so smart that he didn't think that I was going to go over to Unity and find all the places where he put True Bones Motions, peak levels, his address, his email, all that stuff that he put up there in his own. And I showed that to YouTube. And I was like, YouTube, you ready to get sued over this? Because he put this stuff up in a public forum for millions of people to see. And then when I put up on my channel the same information that he put out in public, put up on my channel, y'all take my video down. But he can take information about me and put it on his channel, and y'all don't do nothing about it. I said, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm just, and my lawyer wrote it up real nice, sent it to them, and ever since then, Joe has not put a privacy complaint on my channel ever since. See, you have to sue YouTube. You don't sue Joe. You sue YouTube. And after you bring that to their attention, then YouTube will do something about it. You know. See, Joe's little tricks don't work. They don't. You know, they worked for a while because I had to catch on to his game. I had to catch up to his scheme. He's a 50-year-old man living with his mom, sitting in his house right now, thinking of ways to get up in the morning and harass people. If Joe really want to do something with his time, why don't he, I don't know, make some music, practice animation? Why would he do those things? Why would he do those things instead of getting up and running his smut machine? Because he can't. He doesn't have no other talent. Joe's only talent is to be irritating, like all trolls. That's his thing, to be irritating. But Joe never thought that one day somebody would find a way to irritate him back as bad as he been irritated. Now I have not been irritating to Joe. It's just that when Joe talks, I have to spread the truth. The truth is what irritates Joe. He can't take it. He can't take it. Yeah, he said I stopped watching his channel of all his it's subpar and being in no talent act can bury your career real fast. Well, the thing about it is Joe's career has been itchy butthole. The truth is like an itchy butthole. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me pop this chat out. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You know, I mean, the stuff he has on there is subpar. You know, and then on top of that, he got other trolls that he sided with that are, and those guys are making subpar stuff. But the truth stank. You know, you want to scratch, but the truth stank. That's true, and it's true. It's all true. You know, this guy's been harassing me for over 3 years. You know, first he started with pictures of my dad, you know, and it made me angry. But then again, I just say, you know what? That's all the ammo he had, you know, because he couldn't find me. He had to go so low. He couldn't find nothing on me, you know. And then he tried to bring up a double standard when I brought up his mom. I was like, you know what? Your mom is in the public domain. And the thing about this is that she was in the newspaper, and I was showing everybody that Joe's mom is a good person doing all these great things, but she has this scam artist of a son who's using her business as a front to run his scams out of. Now, when I said that, Joe didn't like that because that was the truth, and he was. This man has defrauded many people by selling stolen stuff that he didn't know. I still remember his videos about how he was being attacked on the floor. Yeah, when Joe was the attacker, you know, and that's basically what he does. He tries to turn the truth on his head. But he's an instigator, and when you get the upper hand on him, he goes into victim mode and be like, "Oh, I'm the victim now." After I sat back over there and shoved the knife in this guy's back. Using his mom's business to do evil stuff is a coward's move. Yeah, it is. It basically is. You know, the guy's a coward. You know, every time you see him do a video, yeah, you don't see his face. You know, he hides behind a mask, or and talks in a foreign voice. But we all know it's a buffoon in a mask. I mean, you know, it's Joe. You know, if the man had ounce of sense, he would try to do better. You know, and it's just a sad ordeal, you know, with this guy, you know, and he's not going to stop. I mean, this is what his life consists of. His life consists of taking stuff that doesn't belong to him, taking stuff he doesn't have no right to, and putting it up for sale. Every video he does is always around stuff he doesn't own that he's trying to sell and make money. Yeah, I just got another like off that video. Yeah, off the. Let's see. Yeah, somebody just liked my comment. Yeah, so somebody liked the comment. So, I guess Joe was trying to get back good with Kimmel Topol, but what happened was Kimmel Topol didn't fall for it because Kimmel Topol even said that Joe's a fraud himself. He's a fraud. Everybody knows Joe's a fraud, and everybody knows he's the little boy who couldn't grow up. You know, he's Peter Pan. Joe is just Peter Pan. So I guess I can end this little chat with you guys about this confirmed arrested stalker. And Joe's been, I mean, I don't know if anybody knows it. We can look this up. Let's see. Man arrested. Hold on, I think it's white. Hold on. Here it is. It is right here. This clown was arrested. There it is. Joseph Earl Mcpeek was arrested for stalking. White Lakes man accused of stalking. So this guy was stalking. I mean, and you know, past behavior predicts future behavior. So I didn't know this dude was a certified. And I can't wait until Sally Peck legally gets his ass. It reminds me of. Remember the South Park episode with the World of Warcraft and the fat dude was playing. Yeah, yeah. So it's just a matter of time for what he's doing. I mean, I think he's just running out of stuff to do. Really, I think he's you know, people like him just they stay unemployed, sit at home all day watching Pornhub and masturbating. And I think he's run out of that. I mean, that doesn't make him happy no more. So he gets online and does this stuff. So that's it for today, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. Try to do more stuff exposing my troll, which is becoming everybody's troll now. But this is One Gun. Talk to you guys later. Love and peace. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Who came in today? Let's go. I'd like to thank Chuck and Mr. Riley for showing up and giving the comments. You guys take care. Oh yeah, smash the like button, guys. Just smash it. Just smash the heck out of it. All y'all, just when you see this video, see any of my videos, matter of fact, you can go through all my videos and just smash the like button, you know. But smash the like button on this one. No, this one really needs a smash on the like button. And I'm gonna try to get some animation done if hit the subscribe and hit the bell. I don't know why that's gotta be hidden. And hit the bell. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to I'm doing another promo vid for one of my characters. A girl sat back and she did the vocals for it. I could play that before I leave though. Oops, wrong folder. Documents. So here is the girl who so this is the girl who did the this is gonna do a voiceover for one of my characters, and this is her intro for her character that I'm working on right now. So you all can just listen to this real quick and tell me what you think. Here you go. Oh, hold up. I think I need to turn this up. Turn this up. There we go. Alright, here we go. Tell me what you think.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Kaya, also known as Killer K. I'm the sexy, thick chick with the sniper sniping all you hoes in the movie The Archive of Infinity. If you're not a square, you'll be watching. If not, I guess I'm gonna have to snipe your ass. Later, babes.
Yeah, so that's the girl who's doing the voiceover for one of my characters, and you're gonna see more of her character. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be working on it probably for. I'll be working on a promo for the rest of the week, and most of the people I'm doing the promos for, like all the characters. I'll be working on the film and do promos for the characters. I'm doing all this stuff for my Indigo launch. You know, I'm trying to get more content for my Indigo launch so people can look at it and see. I mean, I'm really serious about getting this movie done, and when it hits, I'm getting to the point to where I'm going to be self-promoting myself again. And I mean, you're going to see this summer is going to be promote, try to get funding, promote. And I hope you guys I hope all you guys who subscribe and watch my channel, watch my videos, will also help me become eventual investors or donors to my Indiegogo campaign once I launch it. Details on that's coming soon, so stay tuned. Hit that little reminder bell for every time I make a video and put it out there. You guys will be the first ones to see it. So this is One Gun. Once again, talking to you guys later. Peace.